How do I connect my PS4 to my surround sound?
You should use an optical cable from the PS4 to the sound system, and use an HDMI cable to connect the console to the TV.
So I use an optical cable for audio? That sounds contradictory.
Go into the PS4 settings and tell it to use optical output for audio and HDMI for video.
Does it have to be an optical cable?
You can use an HDMI cable, but you need to go to Sound and Screen, Audio Output Settings, Primary Output Port and pick the right type. If you have an optical cable, then the right choice is Digital Out Optical.
I'm not sure what type of cable I have at the moment. Will it work with my speakers?
It will always work with Dolby speakers and Sony branded hardware. Everything else you need to check on.
I am with you.
If you pick the wrong output format, such as running optical output and a non-optical speaker, you could damage the speakers.
Then the speakers do not make the grade.
The PS4 supports Dolby Digital Sound, so you can connect the optical cable from the console to the controller that came with the headset. It'll automatically work as long as you have a 5.1 or better home theater.
I've never known my home theater system to have version numbers, though an upgrade is usually obvious as the volume and size of the speakers go up.
If the sound is clear but not keeping up with gameplay, it is a matter of settings, not hardware. Go to Sound and Screen, Audio Output Settings, Audio Format Priority and change the priority.
Is this like NAT?
Yes, and if the audio in online gaming and chat is slow, the problem is fixed by switching from NAT 3 to NAT 2. For your local stuff, the default setting is linear PCM and you'll want to try the other ones in that list.
I do not need to get a superior experience, I just need to experience what my new surround sound actually sounds like.
Linear PCM I think only does 2.0 stereo audio. If your speakers do DTS, pick the bitstream or DTS option.
I'm still at the connect the cables phase, not the tweak the settings phase.
So connect all the audio outputs via optical outputs. If you're using a wireless headset, use optical output too.
What settings do I need to run surround sound through the TV?
If the optical cable is going from the TV to a receiver, use HDMI cables on the PS4. If the optical cable goes from the Sony PlayStation to the receiver, use an optical cable on the PS4.
I see I'm going to need optical cables either way.